guys, welcome back to Nicky at Your Cervix. It's your girl Nicky here, and if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit my subscribe button, turn my post notification bell on so you can get an update every time I have a new release. And follow me on Instagram at Nicky_at_your_cervix for lots more interesting content. So, as our video title suggested, we will be talking all about how to get pregnant with twins. So, let's see how that happens and what can boost your chance. So let's just jump back to the basics a little bit and talk about conception. So conception happens when the sperm fertilizes an egg to form an embryo. However, if there are two eggs present in the womb at the time of fertilization, or the fertilized egg splits into two separate embryos, a woman can become pregnant with twins. And there are two types of twins. So we have identical twins and non-identical twins. And the non-identical twins is what we call fraternal twins. So let's talk about them a little bit. So in identical twins, this is a pregnancy that happens when the fertilized egg splits into two separate embryos. So these embryos are what we call monozygotic, which means that they have identical genes. And identical twins are the same sex and they look very alike. The next one, non-identical or fraternal twins, this is a type of pregnancy that occurs when there are two eggs present in the womb at the time of fertilization and the sperm fertilize both of them. So these embryos are what we call dizygotic, which means that they do not have identical genes and may not be the same sex. So you can have fraternal twins that are a boy and a girl, but if it's an identical twin, it's either two girls or two boys. So let's now jump in how to get pregnant with twins. So things like taking fertility medication is one of the most common ways to get pregnant with twins. So these drugs like Clomid or what we call clomiphene, they're available through prescription medication only. So you'd have to check that out with your doctor and they can assist you with that. So what they do is that they increase fertility by stimulating egg production. So if more eggs are produced, the chances that more than one egg will be released during ovulation also increases. So you have more eggs and so the sperm can come in and fertilize more than one egg, so your chance of getting twins are greater. And among the other common way to get pregnant with twins is fertility treatment such as in vitro fertilization, and this is what we call IVF. So during IVF, the doctor extracts egg and retrieves a sperm sample. So these are manually combined in the lab, and the resulting embryo is then transferred back to the uterus of the woman. And sometimes more than one embryo is transferred, which may result in you having a twin birth. So now let's jump into the other factor. Another key factor that helps with getting twins is age. So people over the age of 30 are more likely to conceive twins. This is because of the follicle stimulating hormones, which we call FSH, and they rises as birthing parents get older. FSH is what is responsible for the development of the eggs in the ovaries before they are released. So as people age, they require higher level of FSH because their eggs require more stimulation to grow than before. So sometimes the follicles overreact to higher FSH and two or more eggs are released at the same time and they're fertilized, which result in you having multiple pregnancies or twins. Another important factor is family history. So if the twins are on mommy's side, you are more likely to get twins than if twins were on daddy's side. And some people also believe that twins can skip a generation, meaning that a person will potentially have twins if their grandparents did. Another key one is weight. So people with higher weight are more likely to conceive twins than people with lower weight. So research has shown that extra body fat leads to an increased level of estrogen, and a higher level of estrogen can lead to overstimulation of the ovaries, and instead of releasing just one egg at ovulation, the ovaries may release two or more. Another important one is height. So people who are taller than average are more likely to have twins. So studies have shown that people averaging 164.8, roughly 5 feet 4 inches and above, were more likely to conceive twins than people who are about 5 feet 3 inches and below. Another one is breastfeeding. So, people who conceive while breastfeeding are more likely to conceive twins than people who are not breastfeeding. And it's true that breastfeeding can suppress fertility and prevent pregnancy, especially during the baby's first 6 months. However, it is possible to get pregnant while breastfeeding and with twins. Studies have shown that the rate of twin is about 11.4% among breastfeeding people when comparing to people who are not breastfeeding was a 1.1%. So yes, twin does increase when you get pregnant while breastfeeding. So another important one we know is their race. So it is known that black people are more likely to conceive twins than white people, while Asian people are less likely to conceive twins in general. Another important one is that twins are more common in people who have carried many pregnancies and people who have larger families. So in summary, guys, your chances of having twins will depend on not just whether you undergo fertility treatment to conceive, but also your family history, your race, your age, your height, whether you're breastfeeding or not, among other things. So it's also important to note that if you are considering conceiving, you can get a consultation with your OB or your doctor to discuss these options with you. And I hope you have twins if that's what you want. And tell me in the comment section below, do you have twins or do you want twins? And what method did you use, or what method did you think boosts your chances of getting twins? And that's it for this video. If you have any other questions, drop them in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nicky at Your Cervix. And follow me on Instagram at Nicky_at_your_cervix for lots more interesting content. Until next time, see you soon. Bye!